Welcome to LearnScoutsBSA.com. Today we're going to be going over the square lashing. The square lashing is one of the basic fundamental lashings in Scouts. So we're going to bring together two 90-degree angles, and that cross member on top is designed to support weight. So that's the main reason we use a square lashing. A lot of people don't know that, but it's designed to support weight. Okay, so we're going to start here by making sure that the rope is good and the rope is long enough. And what I like to do is I like to coil it up so I'm not having to weave it and thread it all the way through. We're going to start here with a clove hitch. These two pieces of wood are at a 90-degree angle, right? And so what we're going to do, again, we're going to start this off with that clove hitch. Just like in other lessons that we've done here, we do a crisscross, we bring it back up underneath the log there, and then we're going to tuck it underneath that last crossover. And that starts the clove hitch. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to start wrapping, right? We're going to bring it up underneath that log, over and back around underneath the other log. So see how we're going underneath and then we're tying it to the top. We're wrapping it there and then we're bringing it underneath. That is one successful wrap, right? So notice how it's coming underneath here. All right, now we got two successful wraps. See how this is supporting weight? It's going to use the top and it's applying even strength to the overall lashing here. All right, so now that we've got three wraps on each side, right? We can count three here. Now we're going to frap it, and that's where we're going to go around in between these to make that thing tight, just like that. So now what we're going to do is we're going to bring it underneath to make it in the same line as that of that plane between these two sticks, and now we're going to frap it, right? Frapping is a cinching method to make sure that this lashing right here is tight. It's going to bring it in, right? And so every time that you bring that frapping around, you'll want to bring it in tight. Notice how I'm grabbing it, I'm pinching it in my hand, and I'm pulling it. You could even use a stick and wrap that around if you want to get it really, really tight. All right, so now I'm really pulling on it. It's getting there. It is now very tight and it's very good. Okay, now that we have our fraps done, now we're ready to end this with a clove hitch. Okay, so we're going to start right here with the clove hitch. And we're going to take our finger here and leave a little bit of space. So after we've wrapped that rope around, we're going to tuck it underneath there, just like that. We're going to pull it through. That's the first part of the clove hitch. Now you're going to do the very same thing again. Leave a little bit of a gap with your finger, bring the rope around, thread it through, and that is how you tie clove hitch at the end of a lashing, this one being a square lash. All right, so now that that's done, let's go back through why we do a square lash, right? It brings together two 90-degree angles, pieces of wood, and it's meant to support that weight across that cross member. This is different from a diagonal lash, right? They don't support weight. This one does. Learn more at LearnScoutsBSA.com.